knows nothing, can understand nothing. Plunge deeper into the darkness, and your heart will grow even stronger.
Dude, that lettuce was not edited in any way.
No, that lettuce was literally what it looked
It
like.
was literally just fucking brown. But anyways,
It's time for the question of the month that leads something else. Okay, so here's the deal, you guys. I'm not going to play the Dream Eater theme the whole time. I just wanted to start it with it. Oh, fuck, I'm not even close to being to the top. Oh, my God. 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 Where's the top? Where's the top? All right, Karis. See you later. Okay, I'm to the top. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm gonna kill the Dream Eater music because I already can't handle it. So, question of the month was this. What is a way that Kingdom Hearts has affected you in a positive way? It could be as simple as the way the story affected you, or as complicated as how it led to a friendship you wouldn't have made otherwise and everything in between. Everyone is allowed to enter. You just need to be a member of the Discord and post your answer to this question. So,
oh, you already know, Michelle.
That being said, we are doing the giveaway. We're not announcing the giveaway live on the podcast because the podcast is already like who won what because it's already gonna be long enough.
3 hours,
so what we're gonna do is the giveaway stuff. I'm gonna post in the Discord by tomorrow night at the latest. Okay, and I'll have everybody linked, and then I'll ask what I need from you guys in order to send you the stuff that you won. So this is just gonna be me reading your guys' answers, and we'll handle the giveaway off air. Sound good to everybody? Okay. Also, yes, APK sent us a bunch of cool stuff that we are giving to some people, so that's going to be fun.
Yeah, and we can also just probably say who won what on the next one, maybe, like a side note.
Yeah, we can do that too. It's going to be a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, the first answer is from Phil Games.
I'm getting that Cyx mouse pad.
I gotta take a breath a second. I'm still. I don't want to. I don't want to read it like Kama Sutra Hearts. It's a different read, you know?
Yeah.
My answer. I like Kingdom Hearts because I'm a sucker for any story with interesting lore, good characters, and well-structured emotional beats. KH has captured my imagination in this way more than any other story besides maybe one or two select few. Other than that, though, it's been cool to find communities like this one and just see how tight a lot of the KH people online are. The first series of live streams that I did on my channel were about Kingdom Hearts, so I got to meet some of the people who watch my content that way. Great answer, Phil Games.
Oh, yeah.
Wildcat Diana. Kingdom Hearts had a huge impact on me in the last few years. It appeared in a hard phase of my life, and it's an important escapism. Yeah. Adult life has not been easy, and it gives me this entertainment and place to unwind. Especially because when you become an adult, you get a lot of pressure from the world to give up some morals or sense of ethics you learned when you were younger. So it was great to have a constant reminder of some of those important things in life, like friendship, be a good person, etc. And it did not lead to a friendship. It led to me making friendships right here on the Discord. It was so great to find all you guys. Mike, Jason, Tara, Sean, Tyler, Boxco, Miss W, APK, Jip, Joshua, Korn, Alk, Zombie Man, to name a few. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts affected my life in a positive way.
Hell yeah.
What a great answer, Diana. Every time I read an answer, I want you guys to just fucking throw some emotes in the chat, dude.
Yes.
Just throw some fucking emotes in, you know? Because it's wholesome as shit. Zombie Man 42 says, I was late to the KH hype. Played my first KH back on the PS2, and the first thing that caught my attention were the characters. Here were these three kids planning to find another world. The next thing was the story. After I beat Traverse Town, I learned that Disney villains were plotting some world-conquering plan and how dark the story was with the Heartless. And the last thing was the travel. I loved going to explore my favorite Disney worlds and meeting my favorite Disney characters. After I beat the game, I was hooked forever. Now I'm a KH fan for life. Hell yeah, Zombie Man.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Easily for life, dude.
Sean, Sour Cream Sean.
What?
Also known as Sean _ AFK.
When did he change it?
He changed it right when Tatsu called him a sour cream and said that was his existence. Yeah, wrong quote, Sean. Nice job, dude. Sean,
Podcast.
always trying to outdo everybody, has 2 answers to this.
Of course.
I think Sean and I talked about this on the first episode of Too Many Seans, but the themes of Kingdom Hearts have shaped me as a person tremendously. I attribute a lot of my core values to certain series that I grew up with, the main ones being Star Wars and Kingdom Hearts. A lot of what Sora believes has formed the backbone of my beliefs. Never give up on the people you care about, and there's goodness in just about everybody. I know I have a very sarcastic sense of humor and come across as a dick a lot of the time, but I try to be kind to everybody and help where I can. The series has also shaped a lot of my taste in fiction. I definitely have more appreciation for large-scale, crazy stories because of KH. I can't think of any other series that has demanded such dedication from me and gotten it. I can read something new from Star Wars just about every week. The most consistently updated KH lore is a fucking mobile game, but I still stick with it and read each update. I know there's no way I'd be into JRPGs as a genre if it weren't for the introduction through KH, and I definitely wouldn't have played any Final Fantasy. Sean is lovely. Don't listen to him. Sean, you are lovely.
Yes.
I'm not going to listen to you. You're not a dick. You're a lovely man. His second answer, he is a catchy, though. Secondly, I'm truly appreciative of having this community, which obviously wouldn't exist without KH. Not only do I just enjoy watching you guys, but y'all inspire me a ton in my other creative outlets with your level of quality. You guys are supportive of every project I've told you about, even when you probably shouldn't be, LOL. I have times where I draw in on myself and don't want to socialize with anybody, and there have been many times where your streams have pulled me out of those. I legitimately cannot imagine how 2020 would have gone if I didn't have this community. I tried a week ago, and I literally couldn't wrap my head around the idea. Anyways, enough of the mushy shit. Thank you both for all you do. Also, I almost forgot, Mike and Jason, you're both meh. Thank you, Sean. You're pretty meh yourself, my friend.
Thank you.
Very kind things you said. Captain Joe says, KH has shaped me in that now I use the phrase got it memorized in my daily life without even realizing it. Thanks a lot, Axel. Seriously, though, this is going to sound super cheesy, but I don't care. The characters in this series really are something special, and I've learned a lot from each of them. Sora, Riku, and Kairi have taught me that even in the darkest times, I'm never really alone, even if I feel unworthy or useless. Axel, Roxas, and Shion have taught me not to take the special moments in life for granted. And Aqua, Ven, and Terra have taught me that when I keep my eyes on the light, I can find strength to get through the worst times. Told you it was going to be cheesy.
Yeah.
In real life, I've been able to grow my relationship with my siblings because of this game. My brother was the one who introduced it to me, and my sister almost 2 years ago now. Hi, Phil Games. And since then, I've lost track of all the times we've cracked ourselves up over some of the more memeable lines in the game or over stupid headcanons we come up with. I've also gotten closer with quite a few online friends because of KH. No in real life friends, because sadly I go to a tiny school in the middle of nowhere, and none of my classmates even know what a JRPG is. So yeah, too long, didn't read. KH characters good, friends cool.
Yes.
True.
TLDR.
And I think that's like a common thing. Like,
none of your IRL friends actually know what Kingdom Hearts is.
Right. Like, that's literally my life, too, except for Addison. You know what I mean? And then, obviously, my brother.
Yeah.
But I don't know that you know what Kingdom Hearts is if I don't play it.
Probably not.
Yeah. Or maybe you do and you're it's some stupid weep shit.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Up next, we have Alks, assembled alternatively. Oh, man, here's my sappy as fuck story. Kingdom Hearts is a series I was always so curious about. None of my friends know what it is, so I was never suggested to play the games. I liked Disney, and the characters looked cool, and the concept seemed really epic, so I said, fuck it, we're playing this, and I bought the 1.5, 2.5 combo, and man, that was the best move of my life. Throughout the series, I grew such an attachment to all these characters, and learned a lot from them, and it made such an impact on me. Sora is such a good role model, being Mr. Funny, friendship, keyblade, spiky-haired dumbass boy, and that really opened me up to be less emo and go be a social human being. It really shown me that nobody is really alone, even in the darkest of times, especially during this pandemic. Although I never met anyone through the series, because to this day, I'm still the only one of my friend group who's actually a fan of the series, and I'm working on it, I promise. It still gave me more confidence to go out and make some friends, and try to be more open about my interest and to be a better friend. It has also made me more open-minded in the different kinds of people I will come across in the future, and how just trying to lend someone support can do so much. The series has also led a lot of people to this wonderful community, full of such amazing people. Kingdom Hearts has also been a great distraction for when the going gets tough. As a teenager, it's very scary experiencing all these new things life has to offer, and adulting life is getting close to me, and it really sucks shit to have to stress about everything. So what's a better way to relieve the anxiety than to step back and mash the fuck out of X on a cool Disney game?
Oh, yeah.
Alex goes on. This is very wholesome. Over people are following. Cool.
Thank you,
The
guys.
story isn't perfect, but man, it's still a motherfucker. Namir wasn't afraid to go batshit on this thing, and while we may not think some moments are logical now, we were probably really into it on our first playthrough. Example being when everybody fucking dies in the Keyblade Graveyard in KH3. Yeah, they all could have actually fought Terranor instead of just waiting for him to attack, but it was still crazy. And if a game makes me feel something in the moment, I say it's good. The huge upscale battles have never given me such goosebumps before, especially KH2s. I remember playing that for the first time, and it was so fucking awesome. And each time I end a game, I want more and either replay it for the millionth time or jump into the next series. It has really captured my imagination and has really inspired me to make some really cool stories and characters, minus all the retcons.
Do you want to switch off? Because it's a long fucking, like, we flip back and forth with reading it? Or...
Alex isn't done yet.
No, but I'm just saying for the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I start to get hoarse.
Okay.
Do I sound hoarse?
No, I was just saying, like, so that you don't get hoarse.
I should have got water.
So that you don't become a horse.
A horse is a horse, of course.
Yeah.
Do you want to grab me a tea from the fridge?
No.
Okay, cool. Fuck you. This community is definitely a great one to be in. You guys are such great people, and it's very nice to be welcomed into such a group. The streams and the podcasts the bros have been putting on are such great stress relievers, and it really cheers me up at the best times. It's great interacting with everyone and talking not just about KH, but tons of other cool stuff like beans, Demix Bieber, and so much more. So many great memes that have been created here, especially awesome events like the mod election and the other great memories that have been made, and we owe it all to those two dudes who came up with the series in an elevator. Thank you all so much for great memories. May your heart be your guiding key and never lose sight of your light. Wait, what?
One of my best friends made a Kingdom Heart podcast for 2 whole years without ever suggesting I play it.
Actually, Jameson sent me a text earlier. I'm going to read it for you guys right now.
Oh my god. Are we about to expose Jameson, dude?
No, it's a really good text.
Ooh.
It was like he answered the question of the week.
Of the month?
Yeah, of the month. Jameson texted me today and he said, Mike, big day today. Can't believe you guys made it to 100 eps.
Yeah?
If you asked me 2 years ago how long I thought my friend's Kingdom Hearts podcast project was going to last, I would confidently say you'd get 20 episodes. I was even more confident that you'd never record more than 23. I was talking to my wife back then, and she asked me if I had remembered to close the garage door when I got home, and I gave her the most exaggerated eye roll and said, look, honey, they've been skating along without the Master of Masters for a few months now, and I'm proud of them for that. I really am. But this thing is going to crash hard any week, trust me.
God.
How wrong I was. Really, though, I'm super proud of y'all, and I think the community you've cultivated around KH is infinitely unscuffed. I'll still be working when you go live, but I'll try to pop in when I can. Have a blast, and just remember, there's no way you'll get another 13 episodes out of this absolutely bone-dry well, and there's nothing to be ashamed of that. Thank you, Jameson.
Confirmed unscuffed.
I was pooping when I read that this morning, and it made me shit more than I think I was supposed to. Because I was like...
Like, cleared you out.
Right.
That's pretty good. Thanks, Jameson.
Jameson, what a legend.
Thank you to Alex, dude.
Yeah, Alex, we didn't mean to laugh over you pouring your heart out, dude, because that was a great post. That was a great message. And you're right, dude. And I'm glad that you're a part of this community, my friend.
Right.
And that you're the best Smash player in the community. Suck it, Tatsu.
Suck it, Tatsu. Also, exclamation point Alex, dude. You know? Like,
yeah, you got your own command, dude.
That's true.
Just you and Tatsu.
That's very legendary, dude.
Alex, you finally got your funny quote.
Funny.
Alex, no. This next one's from Billy the Kid Lawrence. Firstly, I just want to say glad to be here. Been binging the podcast since I'm new to it and loving it. Keep up the good work. To answer the question of the month, keeping it short and sweet, Kingdom Hearts helped me realize even further in my own life that my friends and also my family are my power. Without them, life would be meaningless to me. Spread the love, everybody. May your heart be your guiding key. Very wholesome, Billy the Kid. Thank you. Thank you,
Billy.
All right, you can read this novel that OJ wrote
right, dude.
Because...
Give me the OJ novel.
You read the OJ novel.
All right, dude. OJ says, I can't read.
Oh, that's right. Jason can't read. I guess I'm on my own.
Never mind. I'm built different. I'll learn it right now, dude. I'll learn how to read right fucking now on stream, dude. Kingdom Hearts is without a doubt the most special franchise for me by far.
That would honestly be such a insane bit if you like pretended not to be able to read while reading this long ass fucking message, and everybody's like getting fucking pissed at you, but they don't want to because they think you really can't read.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
against all odds, I will figure out how to read on stream.
Anyway, go ahead, do it.
So, anyways, sorry, OJ, Mike griefed your fucking answer.
Yeah,
I'll restart.
I banned OJ and Tyler's chat the other day too. I timed him out.
Oh my god,
Yeah, he deserved it, dude.
Kingdom Hearts is without a doubt the most special franchise for me by far. While my parents initially bought a PlayStation 2 and the original Kingdom Hearts for my sisters, they stopped gaming, and it was all kind of passed down to me somewhat haphazardly. Kingdom Hearts 1 is the first game I ever played by myself. Was around 3 or 4 years old at the time, and is definitely the game that caused nostalgia to swirl up the strongest within me. I've followed the series ever since its inception, playing every game as they released, even Game Boy Advance Chain of Memories, and they all really helped me through several agonizing times in my life. While not the most conventional series in the world, its characters, atmosphere, and mysterious magic has kept me invested since the very beginning. Many people attribute this kind of love for a series as solely blind nostalgia, but my love for Kingdom Hearts extends to a far more defined critical lens. I'm not the happiest fan with how canonical mobile games exist, for instance, but the series has never strayed from its original magic, and I have to commend it for that. I don't see myself ever not loving this franchise. It is a literal light in the darkness for me, as cheesy as it is, and while there are so many other franchises I love, Kingdom Hearts has always been number one, and it'll certainly stay that way for the foreseeable future. In addition to that, though, I never imagined that I would involve myself with such a wide array of communities for the series, and ended up becoming a news writer for a fan site dedicated to it. The fan base is definitely problematic in more ways than one, but there are so many little corners of it that are truly incredible, fun-loving, and genuine places like this community. It really goes to show how engaging this franchise is when there are so many people obsessively theorizing on, discussing, and playing these games endlessly. I could go on and talk about how much every single game released has impacted me. Yes, even recoded winky emoji, but it would take God knows how many messages. I guess to get to the point of this long-winded message is that aside from being thankful to the series for being a positive force since nearly the beginning of my life, it's also led to so many well-intentioned, genuine, and good people like this community. BioRoxas, Tatsumaki, Demo, the Spiky Bros, of course, and so many more. Becoming a news writer for KH13 has helped me contribute to the fans who love the series as much as I do, and in a sense, it helps me pay back the series that has helped me through such difficult times. Overall, Kingdom Hearts remaining genuine, sticking to its guns, and its eventual impact on leading me to so many people are the most positive ways it has affected me.
Sean, is this a fucking KH13 ad?
Recoded needs more love.
All right.
Hey, dude. If once
OJ.
Square starts loving it more, I might start loving it more. Okay.
OJ, that was great. Thank you.
Yes. Thank
Everybody
you.
put some emotes in chat for OJ.
Hearts in chat.
Up next is Sean's. My dad said back in 2002 when he saw me playing KH1 that this game was going to be big one day. He was right. This game is more now known all over the world by both fans and non-fans alike. Everyone tries to put into words why this game makes us feel the way it does. I go back to the final World Star stories of 3. 1 minute you were living your childhood sense of wonder, the next you're reminded of your own mortality and are questioning the meaning of life. I have my own stories with friends in this Discord, of course, that otherwise may have never happened without it, and for that I am thankful.
Yeah.
Sean's, thank you. I don't know if you're here. I don't know if I've seen you in the chat, dude, but
shout outs to Sean's.
Thank you. Toxin says, whenever I was old enough to realize you had to plug in the controller to play video games, I was playing Kingdom Hearts 1 on the loop.
Hell yeah, brother.
I wasn't worried about any kind of overarching lore or anticipating sequels. I was just enjoying the first game for everything it was, and the thing that I connected to most was Sora. Sora is someone who sticks by his friends, someone who goes out of his way to help people. He's the kind of person who, no matter what, stays true to himself because he knows in his heart that he's good. The character of Sora has always inspired me to be my best, to look out for those around me, to, for better or worse, push aside my own problems and be that smiling face for those who wear a frown. Throughout the series, we see Sora connect with people, from those who share his kind nature like Hercules,
We're gonna switch back and forth, Sean,
to those who can't understand the nature like Neku. The moment Sora meets someone and they're his friend and he wants to help them in any way he can. One of my favorite moments in the series is when Kairi and Sora are on the dock at Destiny Islands and Kairi reflects on her life and her friends. She says Riku has changed and feels like she's herself is changing and it scares her. She's worried her friends will grow apart. But besides her is a friend who has always been kind and caring, and she makes one request for him. Sora, don't ever change. It always frustrates me when they say Sora is a stagnant one-note character. While he doesn't go through the complete metamorphosis like characters as Riku and Roxas, Sora learns and grows, but all the while staying true to who he is. He matures and learns, but never changes. Change isn't always necessary. Sometimes you are enough. Sora is kind and thoughtful, and he has touched so many hearts. He's the kind of person I want to be. I want to stay true to myself the way he was. I want to be a light in the darkness.
Yeah.
This is a great. That was great, Toxin.
Dude, Sora is always so underrated, dude. Because, like, he's just, like, he loves everybody that he meets, dude. And in KH1, he's so, like, just, like, innocent.
Mm-hmm.
And then in KH2, he's just, like, angry. He's just, like, an angry teenager, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everyone can relate to that. Just being, like, fucking pissed off about shit for no reason.
Right.
When you're a teenager. And then, like, after... Dude, now this shit's gonna get real. Like, after he's a teenager, he's done being mad, dude. Now he's fucking depressed as fuck. In KH3, and he's just fucking despairing, dude.
Yeah.
But now it's on to bigger, better things,
right.
dude. He's going on to his adulthood. So,
hey
guys, the next your sequel, dude, your next part of your life is gonna be good, dude.
Hey, Sean,
I guarantee it.
I actually want you to quote something from that. I want you to quote, "Change isn't always necessary. Sometimes you are enough." Toxin.
That's a good quote.
Please quote that. Do you still need me to yell I'm gonna piss? No, Tatsu, it's okay. It's okay, buddy. Wholesome quote, Pog.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toxin.
Trupp is up next. I'm still pretty new to this podcast and don't really know anyone here yet, but I'm glad to be able to share this story with you guys. I've never really told anyone about it before because I don't have any friends that play KH, but I think you guys will understand. Sorry if this post is too cheesy. When I was 11, I was going through a pretty rough time. I was acting out and sad all the time. One day, in an attempt to give me something to get my stress out, my mom brought home a copy of Kingdom Hearts. I avoided playing it for a long time because I insisted I was too old for Disney, but I finally caved. I was hooked from the first line of Simple and Clean. Sora became my role model. I wanted to be more like him in every way. I became nicer, more social, and was able to make friends. Fast forward to my high school years, and again, I was going through a pretty rough time, but anytime I wanted to give up, I would remember all the sacrifices and hardships the KH cast went through, and it gave me strength to get through it all, particularly Riku, which is why he's my favorite character. Even now in my adult life, I pull strength from these characters when I'm struggling. As ridiculous as it sounds, I honestly believe the Kingdom Hearts series has saved my life more than once, in more ways than one. Kingdom Hearts is my safe place. This series encouraged me to work hard, and my life would not be what it is today without it. Beautiful. Beautiful, Trupp.
Thank you, Trupp.
Beautiful. All right, Jason, I'm going to let you read this next one. It is from DJ Korn.
All right. Here we go. This is a book. No, I'm just kidding. So the imprint this game's story and characters has left on me is so strong. For over a decade, Kingdom Hearts has been a part of my life in so many different game titles, but messages are all the same. My love for the series is so hard to explain even now. There are so many themes in Kingdom Hearts such as friendship, change, loss, hard work, and more. Even though the game has a childish aspect, the messages are strong. Beginning at a very influential age, I watched Sora and his friends conquer different situations and tackle these themes, helping me decipher what's good or bad, right or wrong. The characters of Kingdom Hearts served as a moral compass for me then and still do. There's just something so pure and wholesome about the way Kingdom Hearts brings people together. People with a love for Kingdom Hearts, no matter how different we may be, have an unspeakable bond. I think that's what I love most. This community is an amazing example of that, and I'm so happy to be a part of it. I seriously love you all. I think anyone who truly gives the KH series a chance will love and experience the magic of it. I can't wait to be able to share my love for Kingdom Hearts with my child and watch them experience the effects of the game. Overall, this series is one of the most influential pieces of my life and has helped shape me into who I am as a person.
Corin, that was beautiful.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
And she asked you not to fuck it up, and you did.
It was like a genuine fuck up though.
Also,
I didn't grief it on purpose.
Also, I want to say, happy anniversary to Corn and
Yes.
Frank.
Yes.
And I'm just so honored that you two. I know you guys, you're supporters of us, and I know that. But the fact
From
that
like
you
day
guys
one.
on your fucking anniversary would sit here and watch this stupid podcast,
That's true.
is just insane.
Yeah.
And give her mod as a gift. Give Corn VIP
goodness.
right now. Read the next one.
Dude, give it to her, dude.
Read the next one.
Oh my goodness. All right, this one is from DP Grant, and this is a long boy too. But I'm loving the long boys. All right, DP Grant says, although I love them all, especially Dark Road, Kingdom Hearts 1 is the most nostalgic and positive experiences I have out of all the titles in the series. I got KH1 for Christmas in 2002 when I was 8. The PS2 wasn't my first console or anything, but KH1 was the first time I really got absorbed into a game in any meaningful way. I can still remember beating Ansem for the first time at night with my babysitter watching, and feeling a sense of loneliness rather than pride, seeing the battle reports after the credits, finding the secret bosses and completing the Trinities and Dalmatians helped a bit, but that feeling of knowing I was done with the world and the game stung deeply. It was also the first time I can remember bonding with my classmates and friends over video games. Remember, one of my friends at school was farther than me, and I would always bug him to tell me what the next world was. As this was the era of the tic-tac design for new locations, I also remember having a blast recreating moments from the game with bamboo rods as keyblades with my friends, specifically the Sora and Riku Nort fight and speech, both of which my friend and I had memorized so that we can reenact switching roles and creating new endings depending on who won in our play fight. Lastly, finding new info on the future of the series led me to start reading gaming magazines and using the internet for the first time. Seeing new information for Chain of Memories and KH2 on the official website felt so exciting. Looking for new info also brought me to Kingdom Hearts Chronicles, which at the time felt like the height of comedy. And by the way, I swear to God, there was an EGM issue that showed an illustration that seemed like it was from Nomura, which showed Sora and an older woman who I thought to be his mother, based on her brown hair and body language. I have never been able to find any info on it. It's my Mandela moment.
Wow.
Thank you, DP Grant.
DP Grant, thank you.
Imagine having a friend that knows Kingdom Hearts, dude. This man had it. He had it all, dude.
Tyler 1 been real quiet since y'all hit 60 consistent viewers right now. Just saying.
True.
Thanks, Carson. I was about to tear up, dude. You pulled me out of it. DP Grant, thank you so much. Great answer. And yeah, Corn's mod now, everybody. Get hype.
Hearts in chat.
This next one's from Sirius Black. Shout out to Sirius Black. I remember when I was younger, I saw that classic Kingdom Hearts 1 commercial on TV. Hell yeah. I was like, man, this game looks kind of cool, but I don't know about these Disney characters. This looks like a kid's game, but it has Final Fantasy characters in it too, so it can't be that bad, right? A month later, after the game came out, my stepmom let me get one new game for my birthday. I didn't know what to get, but I saw Kingdom Hearts there. I was literally in my Station of Awakening, shout out to Jason, trying to figure out if I should get this game. So I guess you could say I followed my heart. I got the game, and it was the best decision ever. My problem was when I was growing up, I didn't have a lot of friends who were big Kingdom Hearts fans. So for years, I felt alone, and I didn't have anyone to talk to when it came to KH games. Fast forward to the highly anticipated Kingdom Hearts 3 release. I was hyped for this game, but again, there was no one I knew who was even remotely interested in this game. One day I decided to get on YouTube, and I discovered many different YouTubers who made quality content about Kingdom Hearts. Big shout out to Everglow, who created the Kingdom Hearts Timeline Project.
Yeah.
Another big shout out to The Secret Reports and her amazing videos.
Oh, yeah.
And lastly, the longest running Kingdom Hearts podcast in the world, the Ansem Report podcast with the boys, Mike and Jason. I'm new to Discord and Twitch streams, but it's been awesome being able to socialize with you guys in the community. So how has Kingdom Hearts affected me in a positive way? Well, let me put it this way. For years, I felt like Aqua in the Dark Realm, just in isolation and not being able to share or talk about Kingdom Hearts with anyone. But now I have made a connection to a community that loves Kingdom Hearts like me. So thank you to everyone in this community for allowing me to connect with you all and talk about the KH games we love. Sirius Black, you're home. You're home, Sirius Black. Wait, the Tatsu heart and the Bio heart emotes are dating? That's wholesome.
They are dating.
That's wholesome.
Oh my god, what the hell?
APK! What did Zombie Man do?
Oh no.
APK, what did Zombie Man do? No!
Bring it back.
APK, what are you doing?
Oh, what the fuck?
APK, it was my first mistake. Wait, did you untime him out? Okay, Sean's got it. Okay. Zombie Man, I'm so sorry.
Zombie
Man. It happens every live podcast.
Get
One of the mods bans somebody.
Get fucked. Omega lol.
Zombie Man, I hope you're okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't corn. I didn't mean it.
Zombie Man, are you alive?
Embrace the... Yeah, Tara. Tara, you better hide.
Oh my god. Mod abuse.
All right, this next one's from Kyrie's bro. Shout out to Kyrie's bro. Kingdom Hearts has led a lot of friendships for me, including this Discord. I used to role-play Kingdom Hearts back in junior high at school and have some great memories of it. I would force every new friend to play Kingdom Hearts. Whenever I feel down, I can go back and play Kingdom Hearts, and it's been very uplifting for me. There's something special about this game. Kingdom Hearts 1 was the first game I owned that was only mine, not shared with her brothers, and Kingdom Hearts... With my brothers, sorry, I got a text and it fricked me up. Not shared with my brothers, and Kingdom Hearts 2 was the first game I ever pre-ordered. It's honestly been a huge part of my life, and I don't think I would be who I am without it. Thank you, Kyrie's bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, can you check Jazz's schedule and text it to your mom? She just asked what time she gets out. Thank you, Kyrie's bro. Love it. Love it. Up next, Jip214, built different. Kingdom Hearts means a lot to me. When I opened Kingdom Hearts 3 and watched the opening scene, I bawled. Not because I was sad or even happy, just because of how long I waited for this game, and the fact that I started playing Kingdom Hearts when I was 4, and we were finally getting a new game. Kingdom Hearts has impacted me positively in every way. It has helped me through the hard times, and if I had to guess, it will help me for years to come. I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for the stupid game and Sora, Donald, and Goofy. I'm thankful to have found this community because I finally have people to talk to about this game and people who understand how awesome Kingdom Hearts is. Sorry for being gushy. I just love this game a lot. LMAO. Love it, Jip.
Dude, thank you, Jip, man.
Jip, you can be as gushy as you want, buddy.
We love you, Jip.
Get gushy with it. Constus says, Kingdom Hearts 1 was my first ever video game. I bought it in a PS2 when it first came out, and it will forever define me. I still remember the awe of being in Destiny Islands and thinking, wow, this is so cool. By cool, I just thought I would be in an island collecting stuff and talking to my friends. The whole game was so... Wait, what? The whole game was so... I was in for a surprise for what was coming. I was like, Soho? What does that mean? I always go back to Kingdom Hearts when I am down and I want something to lift me up, whether it's the music or key cutscenes, because every time I think about it, I think of all the heartwarming memories it has given me. Kingdom Hearts is a safe space like that. I truly believe video games, especially at a younger age, as I was with the Kingdom Hearts, shape a person. So I'm glad that KH was the game for teaching me about friendship, being kind and helpful, not taking everything so seriously, and reminding me to laugh and persevering through dark times. Fun bonus story. When the Tarzan world ended, but to truly finish, you had to go behind a boss stage in the cliffs. I never found the inner cave there, and I was being a dumb kid and was convinced the game ended. Don't ask me why. For a long time, that was the game for me, but I started wondering, if it ended, why is a skeleton, Jack Skellington, who I had no idea who he was, and other familiar images on the back of the disc cover? Where were those in the game? And that's how I searched more and found the rest of the game. So yeah, perseverance. I needed that. That's a funny story. Thank you, Constus. Appreciate it. Up next, the Philly Gamer.
Whoa.
Philly Gamer says, Kingdom Hearts has had such a positive impact on my life. My favorite being a moment from high school. Probably dating myself here, but here goes. When Birth by Sleep was in development, I was still in high school. Kingdom Hearts was already my favorite series. I loved replaying 2 on my PS2. The hype for Birth by Sleep was unreal for me. I enjoyed Days, but I'd wanted a KH game on PSP since getting the portable system. I wish I remembered when, but Game Informer did an article preview, as they do, back for BBS. Back then, when I got a new issue of Game Informer, I would grab the issue and throw it in my backpack and read it the next day in study hall. When I was reading the issue with the BBS preview, I was so excited that I slammed the magazine down on the table for everyone to see and said, "Game of the Year right here!" LOL. While we all got a good laugh, this one kid I barely knew looked over at me and said, "Dude, I'm excited for a new KH game. I wish I had a PSP." I responded, "I didn't know you liked KH. Who's your favorite character?" "Oh, that's easy. It's definitely Axel." "That's cool. Mine's Roxas." And ever since that day, that kid has been my best friend.
Wow.
Last year, I was a groomsman in his wedding.
Holy
Next
shit.
year, he'll be a groomsman in mine. There are a lot of reasons I love KH, but meeting my best friend is definitely my favorite.
Wow, 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 wow.
Love it.
I love it.
That's a great answer, Philly Gamer.
Yes. Yes.
Up
Hearts
next,
in the chat. Hearts
Up
in the chat.
next is for Boomer4 KH, also known as Shawnee.
Oh my god.
He said, "Wow, look, it's me doing a question. Wild. But Kingdom Hearts has affected me positively in so many ways. First off, as a gamer, I grew up playing it.
Hide your pillows.
Really taught me the value of family, friendship, and being a good person. It showed me to never give up on anything or my friends. I believe this has impacted me a lot as a person to this day. I'm a really passionate and protective person of my friends and family. Furthermore, it brought me to you guys, which has been such a blessing in itself. I've told y'all before, but y'all really helped me in a bad time in my life, and I appreciate y'all so much for it. And through y'all, I have met some great friends, including Sour Cream Sean and Tyler Rims, and many others in this fun community. And because of that, I even started my own podcast with Sean. Shameless plug. Please give too many Seans a shot. We are kind of funny sometimes. So a big thank you to Kingdom Hearts and to you guys for the wonderful impact y'all have had in my life. Here's to many more laughs, boomer jokes, and other chaotic things we do. Heart. Boomer, I love you. You're the best.
Dude. Hearts in chat for Boomer.
Hearts. Hey, Damo, how's it going, buddy? Thanks. Hey, thanks for calling in earlier, Damo.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. It was like freaking. It's like what?
That was a while ago at this point.
Yeah, that was like an hour ago, dude. Thank you.
Damo poggers. All right, up next we have We Shall Go Together 23. Like a lot of people here, Kingdom Hearts has affected me positively in several different ways. KH1 is one of my earliest video game memories, and when I was a kid, I could never get past the first couple worlds, but I didn't care, and would always start the game over to replay Destiny Island. I always pretended that was me and my friends on our own island, although we never got our own island. Just that sense of togetherness and living in the moment with friends, not knowing what's next, has always stuck with me. And I still tear up watching KH3's ending, seeing everyone together and Sora disappearing, no matter how many times I see it.
It's so fucking
true. So yeah, sorry, man.
Sleep going into podcasts.
Thank you, Damo.
No, nothing but love, dude. I'm sure you'll get over that.
Up next, we have The Dome. When I first played KH2, I finally came to Zebra Zemnis. As we know, before he summons the Laser Dome. Or as we know, he dies. Before he dies, he summons the Laser Dome. I'm an idiot. Being a reaction command abuser, I began to mash the triangle button, and sure enough, I died. Thinking that I'd be more vigorous in my mashing the next time around, I mashed even harder, but I still died. I kept at it until finally, using only the triangle button, I was able to defeat Zemnis and beat the game. It wasn't until much later, and I realized that you could mash triangle and X to have both Riku and Sora deflect those laser beams to make it that much easier. That realization affected me profoundly. I love challenging games, and in my later years, I would play games such as Dark Souls and Sekiro, and whenever I come to difficult boss or section, even now at 35 years old, when real life becomes too difficult, I remember that I beat the Laser Dome sequence at 50% of my power. All I have to look within and find my strength within that I know there's there to power through, which gives me the wherewithal to persevere and overcome whatever difficult odds are thrown my way. Hell yeah, dude. What a Chad.
What the fuck?
What Chad energy.
That's crazy.
For some reason, like, that's a really good answer, and that's a really funny anecdote. But you know what meme it made me think of?
What?
You know, like the crying guy in the corner at the party, and they don't know?
Oh, yeah.
They don't know I beat the Zemnis fight with only the triangle button.
What the hell? Wait, you guys fucking beat it with just a triangle button? You guys are fucking built different.
Yeah, Sean's like, you hit both?
What the fuck?
They don't know I only use 50% of my power for the Zemnis Laser Dome. You have to press fast. Hell yeah, you do.
You guys are fucking built different. What the fuck?
Thank you, the Dome, for the answer. Great answer. And
Look, you guys are really fucking dumb, but you're built different.
apparently you've taught some people some things today too.
Yeah.
Up next is Scary Trees 2. I was raised on Disney as a kid, and we even had every Disney movie on VHS. Also born and raised in Las Vegas, so took many trips to Disneyland.
Ooh.
Even went to Disney World and the Disney Cruise. Every time I get this warm, happy feeling that I can only describe as the Disney glow. I saw a commercial on the Disney Channel for KH, and it was everything.
Love you, Boomer.
I was poor and didn't have a PS2, but I got to borrow the game from a friend, and my other friend brought her PS2 over, and we spent that summer in Gay Blade heaven. I went into Chain of Memories knowing it was only to fill in the void between KH1 and 2, but I loathed the stupid battle card system, and I was never able to defeat Riku and ended up getting my cartridge stolen before I could. I also grew up in the bad part of Vegas. Next, I was introduced to my other escape from reality, and that world was called Vandiel. Final Fantasy XI was my first and favorite Final Fantasy game, my only Final Fantasy experience with the exception of KH. It wasn't the most popular, but I've played many Final Fantasy games since, and none hold a candle to the lore and story of this game. In Final Fantasy XI, it was an accomplishment every time you did anything because it took real work, commitment, friendship, and camaraderie. 14 can never emulate that experience. When I played KH2, I was an angsty, broody vampire with a soul wannabe 16-year-old. But when Roxas said, "It looks like my summer vacation is over," I felt that because so was mine, my childhood.
Yeah.
But all this contributed to who I grew up to be today. I will never lose that light inside. I have never fully fell to the darkness, and that is what I have gotten from Kingdom Hearts as a whole. Roxas is my fave for days, but in the end, I have such a sore heart that I'm proud of it. I do not agree with the direction Disney is going with corporate greed, but I always keep Walt's original dreams and visions with me, and I believe Nomura does his best to do the same in his vision for the series. If you can dream it, you can do it. Walt Disney. Thank you, Scary Trees, too.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it. Jason's going to read this next one from our boy, I Escape. No bio. We have not read yours yet. We're trucking along.
Yeah, dude. We're fucking getting there, dude. All right, dude. Shout outs to I Escape. He says,
I Escape.
Question of the month. This is a kind of a weird and long one. But Kingdom Hearts 1, even to this day, is my top favorite Kingdom Hearts game for many reasons. It was my entry point into the series, so nostalgia. It was so simple and clean. Wink.
Got us.
And it was the only game in the series that my father and I played together because he passed before KH2 came out. But he enjoyed the game just as much as I did, if not more. I remember we played so much of it, wanted to find everything possible in the game. It's one of the few remaining memories I have of him because of how long ago that was. We played Kingdom Hearts 1 sometime within that initial launch year. So ever since then, each new release, I always think back to that experience and imagine what it would be like if he was still here playing these games too. His thoughts, reactions, etc. Legit to these games are such a huge escape. Okay, like legit. These games are also such a huge escape for me. I'm sorry.
No, it happens to me all the time, dude.
The music, the themes, and seeing a lot of my friends, or a lot of my favorite... I'm messing this up so bad. The themes and seeing a lot of my favorite Disney movies revived and living new adventures with Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Illiterate.
Yeah. Guys, I learned to read during this podcast.
Yeah, cut him some slack.
Against all odds. So the Kingdom Hearts, especially one, has affected me in a way that some other games have come close to, but with this being the last game my father and I played together, it has shaped the way I draw and write my stories, and there's always this feeling it gives me no matter what I'm going through. It always makes me feel better. And despite what these guys have gone through, Sora, Donald, and Goofy, Kairi, and Riku, they always fight for each other. True friendship goals I strive for with my friends. Kingdom Hearts has defined me, and my bad, this is so long. Dude.
Thank you, I Escape.
I'm sorry I fucking butchered that shit, dude.
I Escape's a legend. Love him.
Shout out to I Escape. Next one is from Mr. Spanky.
Mr. Spanky?
Personally,
Built literate. Davo.
Oh, fuck.
That's funny.
Hearts in chat for I Escape, dude. Thank you for sharing that.
Davo. Built literate.
All right, dude. This one's from Mr. Spanky. He says, personally, I don't tend to get very emotional about too much, so when I find something that does pull on those heartstrings, I tend to find a vested interest in it. Kingdom Hearts has a habit of doing so time and time again, even when it's stuff I've already seen before and know what's about to happen. I recently convinced a streamer friend of mine to give the series a playthrough, and he has fallen hard into it. Just getting to watch it from the start as he goes through, it pulls those strings. All the relationships, the struggles, the loss, it all hits so hard. Just happened to toss on 3 last night just to watch the opening scene, and it brings the emotions of the entire series all bearing down at once. I deeply love this series, and I can't wait to see where it goes next.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Spanky. Love it. Hi, Kay. Thank you.
Kay! Thank you. Love you.
We love you, Kay.
Right.
Send Alan our love as well. Wait, are you struggling?
Dude, Tyler, you put fucking question of the week. It's question of the month.
Oh, Tyler, yikes, dude.
All right, dude.
Jason's marking this down on your report card, dude.
Fucking
Tyler Poggerims.
ruined the entire fucking 100th episode. You know I can't. I can't also read.
Yeah, you can't either. You didn't even read it right.
Yeah, I know. Hey, dude. That was to Tyler.
Can you do a yeehaw before you read Tyler's?
Yeah. Tyler says, yeah! Tyler Pogs in chat, thank you. Tyler says, KH, the series hasn't necessarily affected me positively outside of being good games with good lessons. But because they're good games that I enjoy talking about, I'm glad I found Mel, who directed me here to this amazing community. Not only have I found a generally positive and amazing podcast, but a place where I feel I belong. Without being here, I wouldn't have met amazing people like Sean and everyone else. I'd almost literally at everyone here. Pretty much. Like, I wouldn't have started any podcasts. I wouldn't have even tried streaming. I wouldn't feel I've had more friends. I wouldn't feel I've had more friends than ever.
Tyler, stop. Jace, just stop reading it. Stop reading it. I'm sad. I'm not sad. I'm just...
I know you're going to make me fucking cry, Tyler. Stop it.
Tyler, stop.
I wouldn't feel as happy as I do. I wouldn't have gotten the chance to talk to people like Water KH, BioRoxas, Tatsu, and everyone else. Especially when the reason I'm here was that I needed a podcast that didn't actively make me upset week to week. And just like Naruto inadvertently caused one of my longest online friendships, KH has brought me here, and it definitely feels like I've met good people here, even if I rip on you a lot. Although, come on, Jip214, I can't stop thinking about pickle me this. You've actually cursed me. I want you to know I love you all and appreciate everything all of you do to keep this community as close to upholding the message of KH as possible. Cough, cough. I mean, Jiminy. What a bitch, right?
Right.
Yeah!
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Tyler. Tyler, that was beautiful.
God.
Thank you.
Dude, that was too good. That was too good. Thank you, Tyler.
Pickle me this got me, dude.
Yeah, dude, he like builds you up.
Yeah, Tyler was like on the verge of making me cry, and then he said, pickle me this, and I was
like,
back.
Pickle me this.
Dude, I can't wait for the Ansem Report podcast Pickle Me This crossover.
Yeah, dude.
We're going to invite him on.
This could be fucking legit, dude. Holy shit.
For people that don't know context, Jip listens to a podcast called Pickle Me This. It's a Rick and Morty podcast. And it was in his like top podcasts on Spotify. So
and he shared it with us.
He shared it with us because we were in his top as well. And so we were like, pickle me this, Jip. What the fuck?
The buck?
Poor Jip's probably not even here to defend himself. Mickle me piss.
LMAO.
All right.
So next one's from Shugs. Shout out to Shugs.
Shugs.
I think that one of the biggest ways that KH has had an impact on my life is how it inspired my creativity, both in terms of imagination and musicality. I remember navigating my way through KH1 back in the day and just being so awestruck at the emotions and situational feelings the game was able to invoke me in, even though I'm pretty sure I didn't know what those words meant back then. From the mystery and anxiousness of trying to get to the center of Hollow Bastion and the end of the world to the feeling of longing when spoilers. Oh, this is KH1 spoilers.
Yeah,
dude, fuck that. Sora being separated from Kairi to the tune of Simple and Clean at the end of the game. I think this was the first time a game had such a grip on me. at the same time, a lot of this was manifested through Yoko's score, which still gives me the same vibes 20 years later. #boomer. Lastly, the puzzles and hidden secrets in the first game inspired a lot of what make up my backyard adventures I used to force my sister to join me in, a memory that we still think of fondly. It was this series that got me back into games after hiatus from having the latest system, and it's great to finally be a part of a community where others relate to all of these feelings. So thanks to you guys for establishing such a great community. Cheers to 100.
All right, I got to read because I'm going to start crying otherwise. When
Thank you, Shugs.
When I read, I don't get upset.
Thank you, Shugs.
Thank you, Shugs. If I could kiss a podcast, I'd kiss this one. Well, Zach, we'd kiss you right back.
Yeah, the podcast wouldn't.
Yeah.
Nah.
Unless.
Oh yeah.
What if we kissed on top of the memory skyscraper? What if? Anyway, Babaloo says Kingdom Hearts has been one of my favorite game series throughout my life. I first played Kingdom Hearts 1 back when it first came out on PS2. I used to always watch the Disney Channel as a kid. I still remember seeing a trailer for KH for the first time and thinking, I need to play that. I didn't know a thing about Final Fantasy. For me, I was just excited for the Disney stuff. I've replayed KH 1 and 2 more than I can count. They are games that I can always come back to and have a great time. Once I grew up, I learned about the rest of the games and have had a blast playing through them as well. I waited eagerly for years for KH3. I even went to a game store once and asked of it if it was out yet. And the clerk looked at me like I was an idiot. I have plans to get some KH tattoos because this will be a series I can always enjoy and I want to remember for the rest of my life.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. This next one is from Wrath of Rebellion on Twitch, and full disclosure, I haven't read this yet. I gotta say it every time I read anything Zach writes. Don't forget he's on Twitch, guys. When I was younger, I always enjoyed anything Disney. My family would take a vacation to Disney World every 2-3 years, and we would always love it. One time we were there, I believe between 2002 and 2004, this absolute legend told my dad to bring Kingdom Hearts home and play it. My dad bought the game, and once we got home, he popped in the PS2. Me and my brothers were sitting around my dad. I believe I was 5 at the time, so I don't remember much. But what I won't forget is the countless amounts of times I would watch my dad play Kingdom Hearts. I fell in love with the game. It would always bring everyone in my family together when we were younger. Since I was so young, I had no idea that Kingdom Hearts 2 was coming out, and a few years later, I remember being at a Best Buy or maybe a Blockbuster. I saw Kingdom Hearts 2 sitting there on the shelf, and my mind was blown. I begged my dad to buy it since we always loved the first game. With little to no hesitation, my dad said, grab the game, and I was so excited. I remember later that night, my oldest brother, Robbie, was the first one to play it, so I watched him play. We were both confused about this Roxas guy. I kept watching him play and play and play. I also remember when Sora woke up from the pod with Donald and Goofy, I was so hyped. I was basically, at the time, I was like, screw this Roxas boy, this is what I've been waiting for. I watched my brother play a few more hours. I remember developing my first feel of jealousy. I saw my brother go into the Ensign's castle and became so hyped and jealous over seeing Sora with new clothes and valid form. I wish I could have gotten to that point first. But regardless, the series brings me memories from a small child, and I'll always cherish them. For being a small child, and I'll always cherish them. They brought me so close to my dad. I'm still trying to get my dad to play KH3. It's been a while since he's played games, but I think he'll love it. Hell yeah, Zach. That was wholesome, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
That wasn't even unhinged at all.
No.
That was like, I'm so proud of you. That was not even a little bit unhinged.
That was like the most normal thing you've ever said.
Wow, dude.
Wow.
Sean's right. It was wholesome.
Dude, even Zach's being...
I'm a peaceful boy.
being wholesome on the 100th episode, dude. Thank you.
14th member Shion says, honestly, the series in itself had probably tied me to reality by being my unreality. The fact that I've been in extremely low points in my life and this series is always there to bring you back.
Oh, dude, don't.
And help lead me out of my darkness says a lot. What can I say? The Heartless seem to love me. If anybody says unreality, they're getting banned. Thank you, 14th member Shion. Elbow Juice, who, of course, gave us the review that was just a copy pasta about water.
Oh, yeah.
Says, my gaming style leans more towards getting deep into the lore and mechanics of a few games rather than playing a lot of games. When I got into KH, it was right before Days came out, so there was plenty of obscure, crazy lore for me to research and get invested in. And the final mix versions, being Japan only, added to the mystery. There was so much info on the series that I started following forums like KH13 and KH Insider to get more news. I also listened to podcasts about the series, and since there were games on console and handheld, I could just play the series all the time. It introduced me to a lot of forms of entertainment. I still enjoy the games, and I know so much that I'm invested in the lore, so it got me into fun communities even now. It's just a weird series I love following to see where it goes. I want to take a moment to remind you all to drink some water. Hydration is very important. Thank you. Thank you, Elbow Juice.
I've not drank water the entire day.
I know. But it is important.
I'm sure built different.
I got sent a...
It's not even close.
Oh, man. Tara sent me a book for her question of the month. Here we go. This is from Tara, everybody. Here we go. Honestly, in this life, I never knew that a video game would affect me. I've never been a super huge gamer, although I had a Super Nintendo as a kid, but had seen how much video games had been an influence in Michael's life, and have received so much from him as gifts, and my love for them evolved. In terms of Kingdom Hearts, it all started with going with Mike to the Kingdom Hearts 3 preview at Disney Springs when I lived in Orlando working at Disney. I had no idea how to play the game, and also had no idea what was going on, except that Mike was the most hype. Almost a full year after I returned from Florida is when I decided that during our free time, I would start playing the Kingdom Hearts games from the beginning. Michael and I started playing Kingdom Hearts 1 in my apartment in January of 2020. I was so impressed with the themes and storyline from the start. I needed a lot of help learning, but it was something I really enjoyed, especially since I'm a huge Disney lover. Fast forward to March 2020, when we had completed Kingdom Hearts 1, I think, and we were quarantined. I'm pretty sure we decided randomly that we would stream my journey of Kingdom Hearts 2. What I didn't know is that this game and the ones moving forward would change my whole year. I've never been part of a community before like this, and I've learned so much as a gamer and a person. Because of what I learned in Kingdom Hearts as a game, I feel like I can understand game mechanics more as a whole, which is crazy. Haha. I am also closer than ever with my wonderful boyfriend soulmate Michael and best bro Jason. There's so much we do together, but this has been one of the best. I'm so incredibly grateful for every one of you in this community and what you mean to Mike and Jason and I. Having this community gave us a sense of purpose in 2020, and now continuing into 2021 and the future, you are all our family. Without having started the Kingdom Hearts series, I wouldn't know some of the best people with the best hearts. And with that, I ask you in true Terra fashion, interrupting the stream, do you guys want any food? I'll bring you some. Ha 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 ha. Do we want food?
Dude, I don't know, dude. I'll fucking eat, dude. Are you kidding me, dude?
I just tell Tara what you want. Dude. Mod Tara right now. Oh, wait.
She's already double mod.
She's
dude.
Double mod. Triple mod, dude.
Triple mod, honestly. Quadruple mod, even.
Oh, wait. I just opened Twitch. That's not what I wanted. Haha, text me.
Okay.
Not Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. It went to the bottom. Gosh,
I don't know. I haven't had Wendy's in a while. I had Wendy's for breakfast.
Whew, yeah, we do got a long way to go.
Oh, am I the next one?
No, I'll keep going.
Okay.
I'll keep going. Oh boy. Okay.
You guys are gonna make me fucking cry, dude.
Up next is Elias. I always loved the music in the Kingdom Hearts games. We truly are blessed to have the goddess Yoko Shimomura on the case. I started playing piano just to learn to play few of my favorite tracks like Roxas theme and Simple and Clean and others. It made me appreciate music in general a lot more than I did before. Also, I know now I don't need the Keyblade. My friends are my power. Hell yeah, Elias. Love that.
Hearts in chat for that, dude.
Well, we're not skipping yours. And then Mike realized he was going to be podcasting all night. Yeah, we still have still have so much. I mean, actually, we're through most everything. It's just this was gonna be the longest bit. Water, I told you first to shut up when I first met you. Now I'm telling her to shut up. We're good. All right.
Well, no, I told her to shut up.
Yeah, Jason did first.
Yeah.
You pissed off Water. I know Water's shredded, dude. I'm a little frightened.
He is fucking shredded.
Up next is the boy, Swirls Barkley. Hey, all. This is my first time to respond to these questions of the week/month. Not because of the prizes. I finally caught up on the pod, though, so
it's because of the prizes.
Thought, what a better way to start. When I was in middle school, I finally got my hands on a PS2. Ooh. I was really excited for games like Jack and Daxter, hell yeah. And I saw another game that I didn't know much about other than my cousins played it and had Disney characters. I started Kingdom Hearts and had no idea that it would lead to any friendship. I made a friend with someone in my math class over KH. He was already on KH2, and I really wanted to finish up fast so I could talk all the juicy details with him. We even had a night where all we did was try to beat Sephiroth. Flash forward to college, and I have a potluck roommate. I was a broke college kid, so I didn't have a new console like a PS3 or 4, but I still had my trusty PS2 Slim. One day I was playing KH2 after a test just to de-stress, and my roommate also had played KH growing up, and we were able to nerd out on all the games as well as when we'd think KH3 would come out. Thank God it finally did. KH is a very big game in my life, and I can't wait to see where Mr. Nomura will take us on his wild ride. Hell yeah, Swarls.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, Swarls. Mike versus Water, Pog. You guys rock. I'm going to go, but seriously, congrats on 100 episodes. What a milestone. You boys have been there to make me laugh very often. I'm glad Kingdom Hearts was created so that we can have some great laughs and big brain lore dumps from the brother SpikeGhetti. Have a great rest of your night. May your heart be your guide key. Hell yeah, Russo. We appreciate you.
Russo.
One who knows nothing can understand nothing. Plunge deeper into the darkness, and your heart will grow even stronger.